Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your New York Yankees.
The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No.
That one's in there. And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's a little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Here's a 1-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Springer on at first. Nobody out. That one just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Got him swinging. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Dalton Varsho, batting with one down, takes a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's a
Looked
ball.
like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Quick toss to first, and
Safe.
Springer's in there safely. A changeup missing. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Chisholm gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Z-Ride.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Way outside, ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Just missed. Check swing, but he went too far. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. And that skips into dirt. High fly ball out to left field. Schneider should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power.
Here we go, Aaron.
Yep.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one catches the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo.
He ride.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
No score here in the second.
No. Ball.
That one way outside. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Davis Schneider. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Volpe. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fastball for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. This one popped up. Okamoto. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Left field. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. We played two full. We're tied, 0-0. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Line drive and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And
He's
he dives
safe.
back in safely.
Hey.
Top of the third, no score. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter number 4, second baseman, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, George Springer. Walked to open the ball game. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1-1 now. In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Guerrero Jr.
And that is out of play.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This one chopped to first. A sliding stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And there's a strike. That one at triple digits.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
Back to first, and he's safe. Volpe aboard here at first with nobody out. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Austin Wells, batting with one down, takes a strike. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. 2-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. Wells wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. This one in the air. Jimenez. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball.
The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Rodon ready. Here comes. In the air, left field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Really aggressive at the plate in that at-bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog. And that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter. But I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Okamoto at second with 2 down. Strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
First baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Next for the Yankees,
and here's a look at
the
how
right
he's
fielder,
using his
number
pitches in this
99,
one.
Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2-2 on the way. In the air, right side of the infield. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Up the middle, Jimenez. The flip, there's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a grounder foul first base side. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Just kept it
shortstop,
simple. Played
Andres
Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Schneider gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Heineman.
One out man at first. Next to hit, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Quick move to first. Schneider dives back in safely.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here's the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
That clips the corner. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Blue Jays up by a run last half of inning number 5. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Hammered, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next for New York, Spencer Jones. Struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Ball, no.
Man at second. Line drive. Should be extra bases. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He scores to tie it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No.
The 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. George Springer now at the plate.
The second baseman, George Springer.
Just missed.
Down.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hill warming up as well. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Step off, throw to first. And Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Left field, way back there, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Golden opportunity right here. Nice grab to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
There's a strike. Man at second. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first. What a play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Digging in, Yohendrick Pinungo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Towards first, Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And Judge takes a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. There's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was all over that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease done for the night, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
Chase Lee taking over on the mound.
Chase Lee.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Flips it, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
No.
The 1-0. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Judge scores. 3-2. They take the lead. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Up the middle, and there's a base hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left center field. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it. Around third. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Bird gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Righty reliever out of the pen, Camilo Doval.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Man at second. And a foul ball. One, two now. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Two now.
Ball 3.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
There's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First and third, 1 down. Outside, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. And that's downstairs. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's outside. Full count now. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
No, that's down.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Camilo Doval won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
They
Yankees,
turn things over to the southpaw, Brent Hedrick.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Yohendrick Pinango. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball 2.
The Yanks trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Now a relay to second. He's in there. And he's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Throw to second, safe.
No, too low.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The tying run at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Comes a 2-2.
No,
Just misses there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for the
Braden
Blue Jays,
Fisher on to pitch
number
out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming
Fisher.
into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. Ball.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run homer.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit in the air, left field. Schneider under it, and that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hill getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Jones on the move. And there's one down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Davis.
So now a pinch hitter, Lenny Sosa. He represents the go-ahead run. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball. No.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man, that got him square in the mask.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Misses off the plate, and the count is 1-1. McMahon. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Miles Straw. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Miles Straw leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
This one in the air. Heineman under it. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Outside low. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a high chopper. Springer. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. That one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count now even up. Good job to fight that one off. Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. Tyler Heineman digs in now. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
He's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one missed. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
The batter number 4, second baseman, York Yankees.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And, boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Late swing, fouled off. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Ball 2.
On the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brent Hedrick out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 4 with a double.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Foul ball there. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Substitution being made at first, and on to run for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. In there for strike one. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the 0-2. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One left for Toronto. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center, and it drops in, and the winning run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Winning run at first, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Mason Fluharty appears to be getting loose. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Winning run at second, no outs. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
No.
And it's even up. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Austin Wells will hit next.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One away, the winning run at second. Next pitch is downstairs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The winning run on second base. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Right through there for a strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. The Yanks leave 1, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back in the Bronx, on to extra innings. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
No. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Man at second. Right side, hard hit. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Outside low, ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The chase with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Runners breaking for the plate. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run.
Suicide squeeze can be one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball because it's such a layered play, and everything comes together so quickly. Right there, it all came together perfectly at a huge time as they take the lead.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Down low.
Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there. Cruz, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the top half of the 10th. To third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 5. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Jeff Hoffman comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Stepping in, Ben Rice. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Swings through that.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. So the tying run at second. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Pitch out, but no action. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Cody Bellinger trying to deliver as the hero.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit into the outfield. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back for more from the Bronx. We're in extras here. Miles Straw now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights it off, he'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Fastball for a strike. Jimenez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fought off foul. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. This to third, McMahon. Throws to first in time, and 2 away to open the 11th.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill done for the night. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees,
number
Ryan
23.
Yarbrough.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Go-ahead run on base. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. He'll circle the bases. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 8-6.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 6. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
the batter number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Here comes Jazz and he scores. And now they trail by 1. So last chance for the Yankees. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
You just have to find a way to keep this game alive. This place will go nuts if you do.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jeff Hoffman will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Mason Fluharty gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Yanks with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.